So good evening everybody and welcome to our Well, good evening everybody and welcome to our second edition of Meet the Habs for 2013-2014. In our first session we had Seth Fillmore, captain of the team, and this edition we have our second year player, Sam Cameron. So Sam, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Alright Sam, let's go back a little bit in time and tell me about what was your path to get to Midget AAA Canadians?
Ever since second year in Pee Wee, I've come up through just minor hockey in Fredericton, and I've played in AAA ever since then. So I just went through Pee Wee and then band in AAA, and then last year was my first year here, and this is my second year, so it's been good so far.
So Sam, tell me a little bit about being a second year player versus a first year player. So what are some of the changes that you've experienced, and how do you maybe approach the game a little bit differently?
Well, the biggest difference right off the bat would be the leadership role, because last year I was looking up to guys that were older than me and learning from them, and this year I guess it's kind of a responsibility, not just me, but we got quite a few returning guys to the team, to younger guys to be able to look up to us and work together as a team. And also on the ice, it's just a confidence thing, being able to know that you belong here, and slowing the game down a little bit. So.
Right, exactly. Now, Seth Fillmore was in our first interview, and Seth mentioned that you were one of the assistant captains this year. How did that come about? How do you get notified that you're an assistant captain? What's the process for that?
I just walked into the room and it was on my jersey, so I don't know if I guess it's a combination of the coaches and the other guys, but it's a good feeling, and I like to be a leader, so I look forward to having that.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, that's great news. Well deserved, so congratulations for that. So tell me a little bit about this league. This is the best midget league in Atlantic Canada for sure. I mean, obviously there's a separate league in Nova Scotia, but this particular league, New Brunswick PEI, is a really tough one. You guys are absolutely competitive with any of the teams in Atlantic Canada. So what's it like to play in this league? How would you describe it to people watching this video? What's the league like?
Well, I'd say that it's definitely a league where you can't take any breaks. Like, not a single team in the league is a team that you can just come to the rink and take a night off and expect to win, because especially with the team we have, we're not like the most skilled team, so we gotta bring it every night and work for our points in the standings.
So consistency, coming to the rink ready to play,
yeah.
And that effort every night is, of course, the hallmark of what it's going to take to be successful. That's great. Tell me a little bit about, let's talk about coming to the rink. And I was talking to Seth about how this is one close-knit group. I mean, a lot of you have played together for years.
Yeah.
And there's so much camaraderie, and there's a very positive feeling around this team. So tell me a little bit about the character of this team. Is it kind of easygoing? Is it more serious, or how would you describe it?
I think it's pretty easygoing. I mean, we haven't had the best start to the season, win losing wise, but we're starting to come together as a team. And I like how our team is, like, nobody's alone or anything. And it's obviously we got a lot of guys that played together before, but I think that we're all pretty good friends, and it looks good for the rest of the season.
And I think, to be fair to your team, maybe you haven't get quite the start you're looking for, but it is a young team, and as people get used to the systems and so forth that Coach Paulo wants you to play, I mean, you can see that it is going to come together, and certainly you guys have had some good games for sure, and there's lots of potential. It's obvious watching the team. So Sam, tell me a little bit about the day of the game. What do you do to get ready to play?
I always try to go for a run in the morning and have a good breakfast. And I don't like to get to the rink super early, but I like to get there in enough time to do everything that I like to do before a game. The boys always play a ball game in the corner, get warmed up, and I always do my stretches, stretching routine with Taylor LeBlanc and Ryan Tompkins. So we got a thing going there. I don't like to be too superstitious, because that just starts messing with your head, I guess.
Yeah, and then if something goes off kilter, then you're worried about it and so forth. So it's nice. So you like some routine, but you're not as dogmatic about it. It can change.
Yeah.
Good. Sam, you're a great athlete, a well-known athlete in these parts for sure. I know you have a love for baseball. So tell me about your baseball year this past summer.
I played for the Fredericton Midget AAA Royals, and we were coached by Matt Stairs. And we had a good year. It was short because of the rain. Obviously, there's a lot of rain this summer, but it was a good year, and we came 5th at nationals. So that was a good experience.
Where was that held?
It was in Toronto-Riviere, Quebec.
Okay. So what was it like playing for Matt Stairs?
It was fun. He definitely knows his stuff about baseball, and it's cool to learn from someone who's been there for
absolutely.
everything. So.
Yeah, and Sam, you've had a lot of success playing baseball, so it's great to see that. And you're a two-sport person. And I know last year I think you missed part of the tryout for Midget AAA and still made the team when you came back from baseball. So quite an accomplishment. That's all good. So tell me, let's move away from hockey for a moment. Let's talk about outside of the hockey life. Where are you going to school?
I go to FHS.
Okay. And what's your favorite subject in school?
I like all the sciences. Don't really have a favorite one. Just like all 3.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about what do you like to eat? What would be your favorite food?
Actually, my mom got mad at me because in the band interview I answered cereal, so I better give her credit this time. So I like anything my mom cooks, and I like a good steak or filet mignon. So
really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, if you're going to go out and eat somewhere, to a restaurant, so where would you like to go?
Probably the Keg. I've been there a couple times on family meals and stuff, and it's always a good meal.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Great steak place for sure.
Yeah.
Sam, tell me a little bit about, you guys don't have a lot of spare time because, you're at the rink a lot, 6 to 7 days, you have off-ice responsibilities as well. Tell me a little bit about when you do have spare time, what do you like to do?
Well, obviously I play baseball as well, and I played the guitar for quite a few years, and I like to go to the cottage or the fishing camp, and that's always fun. So the fish, I fly fish. So
awesome. Any success this summer fly fishing?
No, not much. I didn't get it much.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about TV shows. Anything you like to watch in particular?
I don't really watch too much TV. I'll watch hockey in Canada or the baseball games, but I don't really follow any series or anything. I watch America's Got Talent in the summer. That's kind of cool.
Awesome. Now, what about music? What type of music do you like? You're a guitar player. Anything in particular any style you like?
Well, I like to play just kind of like Jack Johnson and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I think it sounds pretty cool, and so I find it cool when you can hear something and then play it. So
nice.
But I listen to like a lot of different stuff.
So a real mixture.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. Just a few more questions here. Tell me about this particular season. What are the keys to success for this particular team this season in Midget AAA?
I think I said earlier that in this league you got to show up every night, and we're a team that we definitely we're good enough to win, but we just got to act like it and play like it and work hard every night, bring what we have, we'll be successful.
Now, Sam, you're as I mentioned before, you're off to a good start. Who are you playing with this year? Who's on your line?
So far I've played with Peyton Hoyt and Isaac Billings mostly. So that's been good. We're both good guys.
So how would you describe your line? What kind of lineup? You guys have been scoring. So what are the different roles amongst the three of you when you're playing together? Any particular roles or?
Peyton's pretty good with the puck, so I think that me and Isaac are happy to give it to him and let him wheel around a little bit.
All right.
Bang, crash in the corners. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Sam, just a couple more questions here. Future plans for you. Where do you see this all unfolding? So you're a dual sport guy, and you've played at the elite levels in both baseball and hockey. Where do you see this going?
I'm not really sure right now. I'm just happy to keep playing baseball and hockey at the highest level I can. Hope for something either one, but I'll be happy wherever each one takes me, I guess. So.
Okay, so I'll ask you one last question. This will be a tough one for you.
Okay.
I've got 2 tickets to any sporting event in the world, past, present, or future. What would you like to go see?
Tigers and Red Sox game tonight.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, game 5.
So any prediction?
Well, I hope the Red Sox can pull it out. That'd be good.
Yeah, well, it's been an interesting series. There's been some big leads and some people not holding on to their lead. And so I'm a Red Sox fan as well, so I'd like to see that happen as well. So we'll just have to watch and see it all unfold.
Yeah.
Sam, it's been great having you. Thanks very much for coming by. Best of luck this season.